An upper-class woman from 19th century England, Victoria certainly filled the role of the Screamer, which normally I would be opposed to, but there were certain elements to her character that make her not only one of my favorite female companions, but one of my favorite companions, period. For starters, while Victoria did get captured often, as do most companions, male or female, she was by no means stupid or incompetent. In fact, she was quite able to grasp ideas and concepts that were unfamiliar to her. In addition, she wasn't completely unwilling to challenge her captors. If she were pushed to her limits, she would still push back, while still maintaining her sheltered, timid, upper-class demeanor, as shown in this clip from her very first adventure.
Not eaten. You will eat. That is an order. Answer.
Yes.
You will not feed the flying pests outside. Answer.
Yes.
Move to the machine. Move. The weight of your body has fallen by 17 ounces.
What do you expect? What do you expect? For pity's sake, let me go!
Speak when you are told to speak. More food will come. Eat it, or you will be fed by force.
Another element of Victoria that made her so appealing to me was her interactions with the Doctor and his companion, Jamie McCrimmon. Victoria joined the TARDIS crew more out of necessity than by choice. During her first adventure, Victoria's father was killed, leaving her orphaned, and thus the Doctor took her in. From then on, the Doctor acted as sort of an eccentric uncle figure towards her. The second Doctor was definitely foolhardy at times, but he was still a wise man, and he was very sympathetic towards Victoria, as you'll see in the following clip.
Are you happy with us, Victoria?
Yes, I am. At least, I would be if my father were here.
Yes, I know.
I wonder what he would have thought if he could see me now.
You miss him very much, don't you?
It's only when I close my eyes I can still see him standing there before those horrible Dalek creatures came to the house. He was a very kind man. I shall never forget him. Never.
No, of course you won't. But, you know, the memory of him won't always be a sad one.
I think it will. You can't understand being so ancient.
Eh?
I mean old.
Oh.
You probably can't remember your family.
Oh, yes, I can when I want to. And that's the point, really. I have to really want to bring them back in front of my eyes. The rest of the time, they sleep in my mind, and I forget. And so will you. Oh, yes, you will. You'll find there's so much else to think about, to remember. Our lives are different to anybody else's. That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing. We must get some sleep and let this poor old man stay awake.
While the Doctor acted like a wise elder towards Victoria, Jamie acted as sort of a love interest, at least of sorts. During their first adventure, Jamie rescued Victoria, and there were hints throughout their travels together that he loved her. Some were fairly subtle, and others were a bit more on the nose.
What's going to him all of a sudden?
I don't know. Scientists are all alike. Eureka and all that.
I could do with a go in this, maybe. Victoria,
What?
do you see how those lassies were dressed?
Yes, I did. And trust you to think of something like that.
Well, couldn't help thinking about it.
Well, I think it's disgusting, wearing that kind of thing.
Oh, so it is. So it is. You don't see yourself dressed like that, then?
Jamie!
Oh, I'm sorry. It was just an idea.
We will now change the subject, please. I want to look at this map.
Both of these elements would eventually culminate in Victoria's final story. However, I should describe to you the reasons for her departure, or better yet, just show it to you.
Jamie? 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 You asleep?
I'm just resting my eyes.
I don't know how you can with all this trouble going on.
Oh, don't worry. Doctor will work something out, always does.
Yes. What then?
What do you mean, what then?
Where will we be next?
Now, Victoria, you know better than to ask a question like that. We never know where we're going to land one place to the next. It's half the fun, isn't it?
Is it?
Victoria, what's the matter? You've been acting very oddly ever since we got here.
Oh, it's nothing. It doesn't matter.
Look, you'll only worry the doctor.
Jamie, I said it was nothing. Just go back to sleep.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that old bit of seaweed. The doctor will work something out.
Yes, but will he? There's so many questions. The weed grows. Feeds off natural gas. How fast does it grow? What happens to those that touch it? Oh, Jamie! Jamie, I'm frightened!
Oh, I'm sorry, Victoria. Did I startle you? Miss Jamie?
Up there, he's still asleep. Nothing would wake him except a bomb dropping.
Oh, good.
Doctor, what's happening?
Well, I'm not sure, Victoria. I'm not sure. Looks so peaceful out there, doesn't it?
I heard that noise again.
Yes.
What are they doing about it?
Well, we have to wait.
Wait, but what for? For one of those awful creatures to come and attack us all?
Now, Victoria, it's not as bad as all that, you know.
Isn't it? Even you don't know really how bad it is, do you?
Well, no, not exactly.
Every time we go anywhere, something awful happens. With Daleks, Cybermen.
Yeti?
Yes, and Yeti. Why can't we go anywhere pleasant? Where there's no fighting. Just peace and happiness.
Essentially, Victoria leaves the TARDIS because she's tired of being scared all the time. Sexism aside, it provides a well-paced and well-written conclusion to her story arc. She settles down with a surrogate family, the Doctor is confident she can make her own decisions, and Jamie is upset that he will most likely never see her again.
We can't just leave her. We are not leaving her, Jamie. It was her decision to stay. She'll be quite all right with the Harrises. Now, don't worry so much, Jamie. I'm not. I'm just... Oh, come on, let's go. Well, where would you like to go? I couldn't kill less. I was fond of her too, you know, Jamie.